नमः। ओम नमः। नानां करुणाल नमामि पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं शंकरं शंकराचार्य बादरायणं शकृतो वंदे भगवन्त समस्त करुणाम नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्म विद्वरं मूकते गिरिं वन्दे परमानंद straight with the head, neck and vertebral column in the straight line. We are sitting in a clean, quiet place all alone. Eyes gently closed, not too tight. This indicates the withdrawal of all other sense organs. Now we bow down to our Guru and Ishtadev. We surrender to them and seek their blessings. O Lord, bless us with the fourfold qualities, the sadhan. Now we become conscious of breathing. We breathe in and breathe out in a rhythm. Practice it for 6 to 7 times. This simplest way of all prana helps us to quieten the mind. Quiet mind means there are no thoughts. To this quiet mind we bring the knowledge of Upanishad, the essence of Upanishad, the one such Tattva. Tat indicates the Brahman, Tvam indicates you and I, the individual being, Asi indicates oneness. The consciousness which illumines at the individual level and totality is one consciousness. And that consciousness I am. This is indicated by Omkara, called the Pranava mantra, Brahma. This Omkara indicates Brahman, Brahman, the Brahman. With these understanding, let us chant Omkara. Take a deep breath and then say Om. Om. Mentally repeat Aham Brahma. Try to abide in the center. Shanti, Shanti, Om Namaha. Om. Rub your hands, put your palm on your eyes and slowly open your eyes. Down to the Lord. By His blessings we are able to study. We bow down to Bhagavan Shankaracharya, who is written this Dakshin. We bow down to Puja Gurudev. Commentary we are following. We bow down to all great masters. And with their blessing we start our studies. Now, we are studying Dakshinam. We have seen the Dhyana shlokas. We'll read it once together. मौनव्य प्रकटित पर ब्रह्मतनं वर्षिष्ठान्त गणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्र मुद्रमानन्दरूपं रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे वटविटपि भूमिवनं सकलमुनां ज्ञानदातारमारा त्रिभुवनगुरुमीशं दक्षिणामूर्तिदेदमामि ओन्मुदाश्रुर्युवा गुरोश्ख्यानं शिष्या संशया निधये भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. Up to this we have seen last time. We bow down to Dakshinamurti, Lord Shiva, who is the young and the students who are staying there, they are all the rishis, they are the elderly people, and is sitting with a chin mudra and is happy. To that we bow down, we surrender. Then it's shown how they are sitting under a banyan tree, and this Tribhuvana Gurum Dakshinamurti is teaching them, he is the Acharya, and he is giving the knowledge, and by that knowledge the transmigration is destroyed. Again it is said, the picture is shown that he is sitting under a tree, the Guru is Yuva and the Shishyas are the elderly people. And what type of a teaching is Mauna Vyakyana? Means, Mauna means in silence. If the students are the highest type, just Guru's presence is enough. And in silence, they are able to get the knowledge. Maunam also means in few words, because they understand, and the knowledge which is giving is the abode of all knowledge, the Brahmavid, and the doctor is like, the Guru is like a physician who removes that bhavaroga, this coming in this world. To that Guru, Dakshinamurti, we prostrate. Now the fifth one. Om Namah Pranavarthaya. Please repeat. Shuddha Gnanaika Nirmalaya Prashanta Dakshimurtaye Namaha. Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Gnanaika Nirmalaya Prashanta Dakshina Namaha. To that, Dakshina means who is facing towards the south. To that Lord Shiva, Namaha, we bow down. What is his nature? Is Nirmalaya Prashanta. Is Nirmala, is pure, and Prashanta, ever calm. Is ever calm. On his face, from the face we can make out a person is disturbed, is angry. He is not like that. Is Shant, Prashanta, Prakarsanena Shant. It is not only Shant, Prashanta is very calm. And Om Namaha Pranava, and Pranava, this Dakshinamurti represents the meaning of Pranava. This Pranava mantra means Omkar. We have studied in Mandukya. Omkar is called Pranava mantra. Pranava means, the word Pranava comes from Nu. Dhatu is root, Nu. And Nu means to praise, do stuti. And Pranava is the name of the Lord. Omkar is the name of the Lord. Omkar is the name of the Lord. This Pranava mantra that includes the three states, the three avastha, Vishwa, Tejas and Pragna. And the Turiya avastha is present in all the three states. The consciousness is present in all these three states. To that Guru, who represents Pranava, means Shuddha Gnana Eka, is the embodiment of knowledge. He is the embodiment of pure knowledge. He has knowledge. He is a liberated person. In our words of the Shastra, we'll say Kamurtaye. Having studied the meditation verses, now we move to the text. You have to be very, very careful and alert, because each word has a deep meaning. It's not a simple text. Okay? Repeat after me. Vishwam darpana drisyaman nagari pasyanatmani maya yasha prabodha samaye swatmanamevadvayam Shri Guru Murtaye nama idam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. Together, Vishwam drisyaman nagari tul pasyanatmani yatha yasha prabodha samaye Swatman Tasmai Shri Guru Murtaye Shri Dakshina Murtaye. The meter is Shardula Vikreditam. Chanda is Shardula Vikreditam. What we start in Vivek Chudamani. Narajanma, same meter. Shardula Vikreditam. Means like a lion, it creates so much courage in us. Shardula Vikreditam. Okay. Now, Nama Idam Shri Dakshina Murtaye. And who is Dakshina? Shri Guru Murtaye. This text has the 10 verses. The 8 verses, they give the knowledge of Vedanta. And the last 2 verses, They are of the Upasana. The last two verses are of the Upasana. So he says, Tasmai Shri Guru Nama. To that Guru, that embodiment, that Guru is a Guru. And to that Dakshinamurti, we prostrate. All are in fourth case. It is called Samanadikarana. And all are in the same case, Samanadikarana. What it says that I salute to Dakshinamurti, who is a Guru, who is a Guru. Now, Namaha. Namaha means I surrender, I surrender. The word Nama comes from, when there is in a yajna, the offering, the oblation is given, that time we said Namama. We said Nama. We offered to in the fire and then said Namama. This Namama has become Namaha. It has become Namaha. Means what I am offering does not belong to me. Means my total surrender to the Lord. That means Namaha. When we do Namaskar, means our surrendering to the Lord. And Namaha in Bhakti Shastra Navada Bhakti, Vandanam is one of the way of the Bhakti. Vandanam is Namaha, supreme devotion to the Guru. And the Shvetara Upanishad says that Yasya Deve Pahi Guru. As much we have the devotion towards the Lord, that much we should have towards the Guru. That much towards the Guru. And then one who has that much devotion, the scriptures are revealed to them. Scriptures are revealed to them. One who has as much devotion towards the Guru as the God. Yasya Devi Guru. As much towards the Lord, that much one should have towards the Guru. Gurushu Ishvara Bhavana. Simple. Gurushu Ishvara Bhavana. That's why I said, Tasmai Shri Guru Murti. I bow down to that Guru. And Gurushu Ishvara Bhavana. These are the words of Bhagavatam. Totally surrendering. In our Guru Stotra also we say, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwar, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Namaha. To that Guru my prostration. Guru is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the one who maintains the world, and Shiva is the one cause of annihilation. Means the Guru is the one who creates good thoughts in us, maintains good thoughts, and destroys all negativities in us. So he is called Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwar. Here it is said, Tasmai Shri Guru. Here the word before the Guru is added, Shri Guru. Shri means wealth. The Guru has inner wealth, is endowed with all virtues and good values. So he says Shri Guru Murti. Tasmai Shri Guru Murti, Shri Dakshinamurti. To that, this Dakshinamurti, my prostration. This is the meaning of last line we have seen. Okay. Now, the first line we see now. Vishwam Darpanagari Tulyam Nijantar. How we break it? Nija, the last word, we break it as Nija Antar. In which Gurudev's commentary, each word meaning is given. It becomes easy. Now, what is Vishwam? Vishwam is that Vividham Bhati is called Vishwam. The word Vishwam is that appears in many ways. That is Vishwam. Vishwam also means Vividham. It's dynamic. Vishwa is dynamic. It's moving. There's a movement always we see. Dynamism in the world. Earth is moving. Planets are moving. We all beings are active and alive. That is Vishwam. That is called Vishwam. The world, the Jagata. Now, we say that Vishwam Nija Antargata. This world is within one own self. World is within us. Within us, world is seen in the self. World is seen in the self. Nija antargatam. Now, when we see the world and we experience within, what type of a relation we have with the world? The Vedanta starts. What type of the relation we have with the world? It is called, relation is called sambandha. Relation is called sambandha. This sambandha is of two types, sanyoga sambandha and samavaya sambandha. Sanyog or samavaya sambandha. Sanyoga means there should be a contact. Now when you say the book is on the table, there is a contact of the book and table. That is sanyoga sambandha. Now we say samavaya sambandha. Samavaya sambandha means that we see the blueness of the sky. It appears to us. Very careful. I am not telling the sky is blue. It appears blue to us. It is called samavaya sambandha. That is, blueness is pervading. Blueness is pervading. Now, when we say the Jagat is within us, within the Atma, then there should be some similarity. But the Jagat and Atma, we see the differences. We see the differences. Many people have written commentary on Dakshina. One is Swayam Prakashayat. This Swayam Prakashayat, these are great scholars. They are not an ordinary people. He says that in Atma, there is no vikara. There is no modification. Correct? Avikari. Atma is avikari. But the world is full of vikar. World is full of vikara. The modifications are there. Isn't it? We have Shat vikara in us. Asti. Isn't it? In Brahma, there is no parts. While in the world, you see there are parts. Atma is pure, while the world is full of impurities. Atma is Brahma, non-dual Brahman. Atma is Brahman, while world has plurality. Atma is a sun, while in the world, everywhere, even the mind has also so many attachments. So the mind and the Jagat, the self and the Jagat, they are opposite in nature. We are telling Vishwam Nijantar Gatam. These two words we are understanding. They are of opposite nature. There is no relation. Now the next verse tells that what is this world which we are distinguishing from the Atma? He says, Darpamana Nagari Tulyam. The world which is seen within me is like a reflection seen in a mirror. A reflection seen in a mirror. When I stand before the mirror, I know that the reflection is not real. The reflection is not real. And Puja Gurudev writes that our reflection which we see is a lateral inversion, and he said the right side appears on the left side, isn't it, in the mirror? When we see in front of mirror, it looks opposite, isn't it? Now he says that this Jagat is a drishyamana. World is giving not reality to the world. He said, world is only an apparent. As our reflection in the mirror is not real, the world also is an apparent. When we see, and the Vedanta also gives the example of rope and snake. It is a rope, but to us appears a snake, isn't it? It's an illusion. It is an apparent vision. Since the world only appears, it has no relation with the self. It has no relation with the self. Since it is apparent, drishyamana. And next he says, is adhisthana, and world is superimposed on the Atma. Adhyastha. Very careful. Adhishtanam is substratum. Atma is the substratum. That is the reality on which the world is adhyasta. That's why I said drishyamana is only apparent. Here the Guru is not giving reality to the world. And how it is? Nagari tulyam is compared with a city seen in a mirror. Like that, the world is seen in the self. It is not reality. World is not real. So in Vedanta it says the world is relatively real, not absolute real. It is relatively real, isn't it? Now we are studying. I am talking, we are trying to grasp it. So the knowledge is going on. So you see, we cannot say it is not there. It is relatively real, but not absolute real. The world is there, but it is not absolute reality. It is relatively real. So, the relation between the world and us is adhisthana. What is the relation? Adhisthana adhyastha sambandha. On the self, the world is superimposed. Adhyastha means superimposed. As city is superimposed on the mirror. Here the example is given of the mirror, but Brahman cannot be equated with mirror. Brahman cannot be equated with mirror. Brahman is called Anupam. Brahman is called Anupam. Nothing can be compared with Brahman. Nothing can be compared with Brahman. Now, as the world seen within me. Here this word, the Dakshinamurti Stotra. But how do I see the world? I see the world outside. The sun, the moon. Isn't it my waking state? I see the sun, the moon, everything outside. But here says, but when I am in a nidravastha, in dream state. Nidra means in dream state. It is all my mind is watching all this. It is still within. In nidravastha, in dream state, all this is seen within. But where are they? They are all outside. They are all outside. So we have seen the meaning of the last line and the first line. Anybody has any doubt? The sambandha of the world and the Atma is adhisthana adhyastha sambandha. That we have to understand. Now he says that Pashyan Atmani Mayaya. Why we are able to see the world within? Second line, last word. Nidraya is as in the dream. Here Nidra is not sleep. Nidra means the dream. Nidraya Pashyan Atmani. Now, we have seen the famous example of Janaka Maharaja. I have told you already. Janaka Maharaja was sleeping and he saw that another person has on his country attacked. He lost his kingdom. Asked him to go out. He has become a beggar. He's going from one place to another. He's hungry for 2-3 days. Somewhere some food was given. He had a bowl in his hand and suddenly the bird comes and snatches away from his hand. And he gets up. When the Janaka Maharaja got up, he was lying down on his bed. Then he's asking whether I saw the dream was real or now I am a king, that is real. And Janaka Maharaj is asking everyone, because I experienced the dream also. And to me the dream appeared very real. I experienced all the sorrows. But now I am a king, that also I know. Which is real? This is real or that is real? And his guru had come that time to that place and he replied to the king that this is also not real, that is also not real, but the one who experiences that alone is because of which you experience this too, that is reality. This is you are a king now, that is also not real, the waking stage. That which you underwent the dream, that was also not real. But you, the consciousness, who experience these two, that alone is the reality. Am I able to convey you? That consciousness alone is the reality. So here says, but in dream, how do we see? Pashyan Atmani. The dream is seen see now you are sleeping. Where the dream is seen? The dream is seen within our own mind. Is seen. Now suppose you have gone for a picnic, then you see the river, everything you see. Where? Everything is in your mind alone. Pashyan Atmani. Pashyan Atmani, seen within. But Maya, because of the Gnana, Bahiva Udbhutam, but as though experience outside. You feel that you have gone to a party or you have gone to some picnic and there's a river, there's a mountain, so many people are there, the plates are spread, you are eating, you are experiencing outside, isn't it? As though outside, but where it was experienced? Within your own self. Pashyanatmani. But because of the ignorance of the self, you see as though the everything udbhutam is experienced, produced, where? As though outside. As though, eva, that word eva, understand, as though outside. You experience everything outside, but where it was? You experience within your own self. And why it is? Because of Maya, Agnana, not knowing our true nature. Then outside you experience. Because the self is covered, because of non-apprehension, not knowing ourself, misapprehension takes place. Atmani Mayaya. Because of Maya it appears outside. What is Maya? Maya is called ignorance. Maya is called Agnana. Isn't it? These are the different words that covers the truth. In that time also we are the consciousness alone. But we do not know ourselves. The Maya covers it. The Maya has two power, Avarna Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti. This we have studied. This is not new. See, if you have studied the Upanishad, then you remember there is nothing new. All the same thoughts are repeated in the same verse. Maya has Avarna. Avarna means that covers the self. And Vikshepa means projects. It projects something else. Maya covers the Atma and projects the world. In dream, when we are sleeping, the Maya, the ignorance, covers the self and projects the world. That time we are consciousness alone. There are different thoughts of the different great acharyas, Bhamati and all that. But we are not going in that. Not necessary. We'll get more confused. If I take all in detail, you will get more confused. Now, what is this Maya? Studied in Tattva Bodha. Brahmashraya Maya Asti. Where is this Maya? This Maya is Brahmashraya. Where Maya resides? In Brahman. Self is Ashraya of Maya, Atma, and where that ignorance is seen. And by the self-knowledge, this ignorance can be removed. How this ignorance can be removed? By self-knowledge. Maya resides in the self and projects the world for us. Nature is Sachidananda. Nahi Gnanena. There is nothing as purified as knowledge. Atma is nature is Sachidananda. And there is nothing as purified as Atma. Then how this resides in the self? Because what is said? Pashyan Atmani Mayaya. How this ignorance resides in the self? The doubt comes. Atma is pure. There is nothing other than that. Is the greatest purifier. How that ignorance resides in the Atma? Vedanta says that Very carefully. This thought is a new thought. This is in according to different chapters are there. We have seen only, I think, 2 chapters in my other chapters talk about different schools of philosophy. And they say that Atma has no opposition with Agnana. Understand? Atma has no opposition with Agnana. Atma is not against anyone. Gnana and Agnana are opposite. Agnana and Gnana are opposite. Atma has no opposition with anything. No opposition. Has no opposition with Agnana. Gnana and Agnana are opposite. Self has no opposition. Self is as self alone. So, Maya. It is because of the Maya the world is seen within me. When Avarna and Vikshepa they go away, then one realizes the truth. Now this Maya, the word Maya, Mayaya, isn't it? Means because of Maya. What is Maya? Maya is Anadi. Maya is beginningless. Maya is never created. Maya is never created. It is beginningless. And Jiva is the effect of Maya. Jiva is the effect of Maya. Ishwar is Anadi. Ishwar and in Shuddha Chaitanya Brahman. See, so we have talked about Maya, we are talking about Jiva, we are talking about Ishwara, and we are talking about Brahman. What is Brahman? It is Shuddha Chaitanya. It is Shuddha Chaitanya. It is consciousness. Kathopanishad says, Na ayam kut, na babu, nothing can be created, nothing has come out of this Brahman. It is a Shuddha Chaitanya. That's why in Vivek Chudamani we have said, Sat Ashanam Ani Maya. You cannot say Sat, you cannot say Asat. This is Maya. Nidraya. As when I see the dream, when I am lying down, I am in my bed. But I see the dream, the world is projected. I see the river, the mountain, the trees. Isn't it? Everything is a projection of the mind. There is no reality. Dream is not real. It is a projection of the mind. How this Maya can be removed? Third line. Now we are going to the third line. Yes, Balaji sir? Yes. 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 Sir, is that you experience it, but it is not reality. The world is mithya. We say world is mithya. But does it not we experience? Now we are studying or not? Mithya means not absolute reality. Knowledge. Sir, it is not a mithya. Maya is mithya only. Maya is mithya means that when we experience, isn't it? Then it looks very real. But from the absolute point, Maya is not there. That which is not there but it appears, it is called Maya. Isn't it? It is not there but we are experiencing. Maya means ignorance. Maya means ignorance. Ignorance of our own self is because of Maya. It projects something else. Am I able to convey you, sir? You are able to see each word from different angle at different place is explained. Okay, sir? But Maya is not real. Maya is mithya. Maya is mithya. It is not absolute real. Not relatively real. Okay? Relatively real. Okay. So, he says that this is Vishwabardhama. Yaha sakshat. Now, Yaha means whoever that person may be. But here must be a seeker. A seeker who is having a sadhan sampanna, who has studied under such a person. Yaha sakshat, when he directly experiences, who has apart from whom the Maya is destroyed, and he is a Jivan Mukta Purusha, Sakshat Kurute. The one who realizes this, when Maya is destroyed, such a person, such a Jivan Mukta Purusha, what happens? Jivan Mukta means, another word for Jivan Mukta is Gnana Utkale, Gnana Utpatti Kale. When he is able to know that I am Brahman, he realizes truth. That is the meaning of Shakti. Gnana Utpatti Kale Prabodha Shamaye. Prabodha, there is a, you can write down this, I will just say. Prabodha Shamaye means, it is not Prabodha Shamaye is early morning. That is not Prabodha Shamaye. Prabodha Shamaye, the another great writer Ramatirtha says, the meaning of Prabodha Shamaye means that Adishta Mahakshatkara Shamaye. Again I will repeat. Acharya Upadishta Mahavakyartha Sakshatkar Shamaye. That is called Prabodha. When Acharya is teaching through Mahavakya and the student realize that moment is called Prabodha Shamaye. Prabodha Shamaye. When the Guru says Tattvamasi and the student realizes that I am the Brahman, that is called Prabodha Shamaye. Sakshat Kurute Prabodha Shamaye. What he experiences? Swatmana eva advayam. Swatmana means that I am that non-dual Brahman, one who has a direct experience. What is that? How he experiences? I am that Brahman. It is not that there is a Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Without any obstacle, without any obstacle. The one who realizes their direct experiences, when the Guru says the Mahavakya, I am that non-dual Brahman, Tasmai Shri Guru Murti, to that Guru, Dakshinamurti, my prostration. We'll see in the next class, these Jivan Muktas are also of 4 types. The realization is same, but the categories the Shastra describes. We will see. Is it clear? We have covered everything, but in a simple way, which can be understood as a Vedanta bias. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyamādāya Purnamevāvashi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Loka Samata Sukhino Loka Om Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. My pranam to all of you. Hari Om. Please go through it again. Any difficulty you can ask in the next class. Don't hesitate to ask. But you have to go through it. Then only you can understand. Hari Om. Hari Om. My pranam to all of you. Hari Om.